What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are doing a trade recap of how I made a billion bajillion dollars. I think I just secured a $10,000 payout today, but I don't really know. So here's how I maybe made $1,000. That's probably what I'm going to title this video. But anyways, okay. So the number one thing I saw today going into the market was these relative equal highs. They look so freaking obvious. Okay, in my index commentary in my private Discord, I basically said like I want these relative equal highs. It looks so obvious. And people ask me, do I care about bearish gaps at this point? No, I don't care about a bearish gap if we have equal highs that are going to be this obvious. Like, this is just too obvious for me. All right. Now, the dream scenario was this. Consolidate, get AMD, boom, and go like that, which we kind of got, just played a little sloppily. But I'm thinking, okay, it's August. I figured it was going to probably play out pretty bad. So I'm like being cautious still. But we swept the low here, okay? Those relative equal lows. We got a 2-minute long here. We got a 2-minute long here. Would have been a break-even trade, all right, if you took it, if you want break-even here. But the 2-minute long played out perfectly. And, what the? Well, I told you guys we were bearish. Once that 3-minute went, I figured we'd probably run the LRLR. So wait, did we run it? Yeah, we did. So LRLR smoked, right, because we broke that 3-minute. Does everyone understand why I was using this condition now? Epic long. I mean, I said the long was a good pattern trade. It just wasn't a good subjective trade because I already called out the LRLR day before. But anyways, yeah, so I saw this. I was going to take the 1 minute. Didn't really trigger, good enough. But then the moment of truth, we get this 30-second. And, dude, this 30-second, I didn't go break even on it because I was like, there's no way we don't go up to the highs. I sized for about there, and my TP was up there at the relative highs. Now, I'm not going to lie. If I was on, this is discretionary, but maybe people would have gone break even here. Maybe they wouldn't have. I didn't, but it almost stopped out. People in my chat were like, I saw people starting to leave. There was like 830 people watching, and then like 30 people just started leaving when we were in drawdown. And I'm like, I'm still not stopping out, guys. And the candle body held, and the play ended up working finally back to relative equal highs. And I mostly took 1R in this. I was like out by this high. So that was my play. But for shits and giggles, I did hold on one account just because I was just like one account out of like 30. But the main play was really this, so I secured a payout with that, and I'm only going for 1R. Remember last week I said just go for 1R? If you just went for 1R, right, this would have hit. Okay, so this would have hit. Now, I guess I can change my brightness real quick. Now, the other play that I thought was really good was this play right here. Did I need to take it? No, it's kind of already done. I felt like this was a pretty good short because of just a signature in price, where how it swept the relative equal highs here, and just what news is that? That's funny. So relative equal highs, swept on a scale of 1 to 10. How bearish a reaction was this at the relative equal highs? How bearish? Everyone comment. Come on, guys. Can you guys not hear? Okay, maybe they can't. Okay, there we go. 9, very 8. Yeah, so I'd give this like 8 to 10 bearish reaction. I mean, super obvious reaction. We went above the 5-minute and just instantly just stalled there. So this 30-second was pretty decent. We also left, LRLR build up right here, okay, and then we left this this 930 wick right here, which if you don't know, this is a great draw on liquidity. So we let this draw on liquidity here is a 930 draw on liquidity, and right now we had some weird V-shaped thing here going on, but interesting. So, that would have been that. But again, like I said, if you're doing the challenge, 1R on this play was perfectly good enough, okay? You didn't need to hold it on here. Sometimes if you're going to take 1R, but then you see the trend line liquidity, it's like, oh, why would I not hold it down there? So maybe that was you, but that's where the best plays come from. It's like the plays where like, okay, I'm going for 1R, but then okay, why would I sell if there's LRLR there? So they just kind of come to you, I feel like. And yeah, delivery here doesn't really matter because we were still delivering off of a wick, which is a rejection block, and the wick was delivering from this sort of rally gap right here. So I felt like that was still bearish and reacting on a bearish zone. Was I that bearish today? Not really, but it didn't really matter because I didn't even take the short. I just took the long when it mattered for me. So, and then this, I think we just let the data wick down here. Yeah, but yeah, and then the 5-minute. If you took this 5-minute, like, I get it. Like, it was good, but it was a good loss. I don't know. I was more focused on the 3 and 2 at the time, and the 3-minute then it closed above. I really can't explain why I didn't like the 5-minute. I just didn't. I don't like using 5 minutes because 5 minutes are risky with a stop loss, but I would prefer a lower time frame inverse, like a 3 or 2, because at least you're not. Sometimes the candles will stop you up for a little less than a 5-minute, because a 5-minute is so much time to freaking close, dude. So, yeah, that's going to be it for now. Going to, the rest of the week, still just going to take 1R. I really don't know what the higher time frame bias is. This is garbage price action right now. I felt like last night, this was pretty good. The LRLR run last night, the hourly inverse. If you took this, nice job. We had LRLR there as well, so I like that. But yeah, that's going to be it for now. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Oh, yeah. One more thing. Let me just check. How do I calculate 1R if I don't have a stop? I just guesstimate it, dude, and it all adds up because sometimes the closes are better. So sometimes the closes are better. All right, don't forget to use code Dodgy for Apex Lucid. Apex 90% off sale ends in 15 hours, by the way. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.